Hey everyone! Virginia has two very popular theme parks, King's Dominion and Busch Gardens, and within those two amusement parks lies three world-class roller coasters known as Pantheon, Intimidator 305, and Twisted Timbers. Ever since Pantheon opened in 2022, there has been a debate over which coaster is the best in Virginia. The majority of enthusiasts prefer I-305 or Twisted Timbers. However, I think Pantheon is the best coaster in Virginia. Today, I'm going to discuss why both of the King's Dominion coasters are a bit overrated, why Pantheon gets too much criticism, and my argument on why Pantheon is the #1 roller coaster in Virginia. And yes, this is a new AI voice. Let me know what you think in the comments. Starting with why I think I-305 and Twisted Timbers are overrated. Don't get me wrong, I love both of these rides, and they're both in my top 5. They're great, I love them, yada yada yada. So why would I accuse these rides of being overrated? Well, both coasters do not have diverse forces. These rides are consistent, but they're only consistent in that one force. For I-305, that force is positive G's, and for Twisted Timbers, negative G's, or airtime. Both roller coasters are great in their domains, but I prefer rides with more diversity, which they are both lacking. There is also a level of discomfort with them. They're not rough, it's just you have to prepare yourself for the ride elements they are going to throw at you. I could see someone not liking I-305 for the snappy switchbacks, or not liking Twisted Timbers for how sudden the airtime is. Now, of course, enthusiasts don't mind, but the average park visitor might run into these problems. Once again, I love these roller coasters, but I just have some small criticisms which make the rides a tad overrated to me. In contrast to that last bit, I'm now going to go over why Pantheon gets too much criticism. So let's talk about the biggest issue people have with Pantheon, the theming. I get it, the theming sucks, especially for Busch Gardens too. But that doesn't excuse the fact that both I-305 and Pantheon are in grass fields, but only one of them gets made fun of for it. Pantheon also gets overshadowed by Velocicoaster a lot. And if Pantheon opened first, then that wouldn't be the case. I think it isn't fair to compare these rides based on anything but the layout because it's universal. Of course, they're going to win with everything else. Yes, I know there are some things that I could complain about with Pantheon, but I don't think the ride deserves the hate, especially when Velocicoaster set the bar super high. So here's why Pantheon is the best roller coaster in Virginia. Diversity. Pantheon has diversity. There's not a single force that Pantheon lacks. There's airtime, hang time, laterals, positives, and the list goes on. It's also super well paced. It's overall a very fun coaster that thrives where the other two coasters don't. Also, it's way more re-rideable than I-305 and Twisted Timbers. While both those coasters are aggressive all around, Pantheon has aggressive moments spread throughout the layout, so it doesn't exhaust you. What Pantheon also has is better standout moments. I-305 has the switchbacks in that first turn, and the standouts on Twisted Timbers all blend with the rest of the layout. But Pantheon has distinct standout elements like the outer bank, top hat, and swing launch. Pantheon also wins in the restraints category with the new-gen Intamin lap bars. I'd also argue that Pantheon has a decent setting. Elements like the drop and the sidewinder go down the hill near the water, which is very nice. And you also get great views of Verbolten and Germany from the high points of the ride. So let me know what you think about Pantheon and where it places in your Virginia coaster rankings. If you enjoyed this video, then consider liking or subscribing for more Virginia coaster content. Thanks for watching to the end, and have a good day.